Love's labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Save new game.
Where are we going? ARC-7.
We have arrived at ARC-7. Romulan ship decloaking, Captain.
Message from the Romulan ship, sir.
Treachery. We are aware of Federation plans. Prepare to die.
They're arming weapons, Captain.
Raising shields.
Arming weapons.
Where are you? Even faster? I don't know. Go slowly.
Target analysis on. Target analysis on.
Self-destruct device, rather than be captured, Captain.
Resuming course to ARC-7, Captain.
Captain, there is an auto beacon broadcasting from the station.
Warning. As per UFP Regulation 342-18856.4.3, Paragraph 3, this base is currently under a Class 3 biohazard alert. All personnel are ordered to stay away from this base unless they are part of a biohazard response team.
Okay.
Captain, sensors indicate a breathable atmosphere in the space station. It seems that whatever ARC-7's intentions, it managed to create a biohazard that is deadly to Romulans. 17 humans and 10 Romulans are on the station. The humans are all in perfect health, so it seems we can beam over without any fear of contamination.
Really? If it's deadly to Romulans, Mr. Spock, aren't you gonna have an issue?
Save new game.
We need to drop shields first.
Lowering shields, Captain.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
You get no response.
Oh, I didn't want to talk. He should be tricorder.
The main computer banks of the ARC-7. It looks like someone has recently been rummaging through the main databanks. Nothing unusual is detected. Nothing to report, Captain.
This computer terminal is linked into the station's main computer. It is currently running an open file of log programs.
Shouldn't I look at that then, maybe?
Spock, check out the station's computer and see what you can dig up.
Dr. Marcus log. Supplemental. Continued testing of the Ouroboros virus confirms its potential harmful effects on Romulan Vulcan humanoids. As soon as the spill has been cleaned up, we will sterilize both labs and purge the circulation system to make sure no traces of the virus will remain viable. Then all research files must be erased. We must leave no chance that this terrible accident will ever be repeated.
Doctor, you may be interested in the medical data file appended to the log.
Now that's interesting. There's more here. All of Dr. Marcus' research data on the Ouroboros virus. Let me see. Virus growth patterns. Pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulan Vulcan genotype. Alveoli involvement in... Boy, Jim, this bug works fast.
Is this really the time to catch up on your reading, Doctor?
Now listen here, you pointy-eared...
Gentlemen, I think we have more pressing problems.
Jim, there is an appended medical database online. Also, it would be useful for me to experiment on how the virus grows in the presence of different gases. I'm sure the station has the necessary equipment.
And we have to be careful of Mr. Spock getting sick then.
All life signs are normal.
Spock, check out the station's computer and see what you can dig up.
I just did that.
Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus.
There you go.
Ouroboros virus. Atypical growth patterns for L-type virus. Opportunistic pneumococcal mimic affecting Romulo-Vulcan genotype. Etiology, contact or airborne vector with alveoli microcollapse. Involvement immediately upon exposure. Tissue dehydration follows pneumal flooding. Mortality, 0.6 in 1.0 stardates. 1.0 within 2.0 stardates treatment, none. Named for the mythic world snake that swallows its own tail. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. TLTDH gas. TLTDH gas. The chemical compound. Tantalum, bilithium, phthalo, dihydroxide. Colorless, odorless, non-flammable, gaseous at 1 atm, and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among Vulcans and Romulans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. In post-industrial pre-spaceflight era, a social problem evolved when crude TLTDH became popular to cook up from non-conductive tantalithial compounds commonly used as electrical insulation. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus.
Electrical insulation, remember that.
TL nitrous oxide.
Laughing gas.
Nitrous oxide. A colorless non-flammable compound. N2O. Gaseous at 1 atm and temperatures within the human norm. Early anesthetic among humans, in whom it produces laughter, feelings of exhilaration, euphoria, sometimes leading to unconsciousness. Please select subject file. Ouroboros TL nitrous ammonia.
That smells like horrible stuff.
Ammonia. A colorless pungent compound, NH3. A common byproduct of metabolism in carbon-based life forms. Liquid or gaseous at 1 atm. Compounds widely used in agricultural, medical, and industrial applications. Please select subject file. Ouroboros virus. T nitrous ammonia dihydrogen oxide. Dihydrogen oxide. A colorless, tasteless, non-flammable compound, H2O. Water. Liquid, solid, or gaseous at 1 atm. Temperature scales defined in most humanoid cultures by state shift of pure water. Please select subject file. Ouroboros T ammonia exit database.
Okay, so we've learned about laughing gas, Vulcan equivalent of laughing gas, water, wah, and ammonia. Are they going to be relevant? I don't know.
Nice view of the Romulan ship. How comforting.
Nothing unusual here, Captain, though the station's computer may be able to tell us something.
This is a very dangerous situation, sir. We should proceed with caution.
Strange that the bridge is empty. Stay sharp, everyone. The station's computer system might give us some answers.
They told me about ammonia. Thanks. That was great.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, let's go through the door, I guess.
Save new game.
Oh yeah. Freezer unit.
This is a large refrigeration unit. This device is used for the rapid reproduction of virus cultures in the presence of suspected anti-agents. This is a large engineering safety door with heavy shielding. Its entry codes seem to be breached. A device to accelerate neutrinos. Not much good for anything else. This is a research lab with lots of expensive equipment. This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material.
Do we wanna...
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Medical
Except for the
person.
Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual. We have to attach something to the nozzle first. I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
We use the ladder.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Doing there. What are we doing here? Right, we got...
This is a large refrigeration unit. This refrigerator has a number of specimen dishes inside.
That's not dodgy at all, is it?
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
Did we not be leaving that there? I could have thought.
This is a research lab with lots of expensive equipment. This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. This nozzle is where anti-agents are placed.
Go down the ladder?
Watch out, sir. It looks like the
Okay.
Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
Turbines of a Cochrane 500 class fusion drive, manufactured over a century ago on Alpha Centauri.
I didn't realize that they use these old fusion reactors anymore.
Actually, Doctor, as Mr. Scott would tell you, the Cochrane 500 is renowned for its reliability and perfectly suited for a station of this size.
Hey, this thing's real old, isn't it?
You pick up a large wrench. This is the engineering center for the ARC-7 space station. This is an engineering access panel allowing repairs to be made to the interior wiring in the equipment. You need something to pry this open.
About a wrench.
The panel is open. You see vast quantities of dust and stripped insulation from wiring repairs made to the console in the past. You grab a handful of insulation. You need something to pry this open.
How about a wrench?
Nothing happens.
Oh, I might help you.
The vent is now open. It leads to the lower deck.
We go through it? No. This.
The panel opens. You see a gas tank labeled N2 with its feed lines running deeper into the wall.
Watch it. Hey. Oh.
He's infected with the virus, Jim.
Right.
The tank is large and heavy with its feed lines firmly attached.
Okay. Unattach the feed line.
The tank detaches easily.
I guess this made it easier to replace the tank every so often, eh, Captain?
How they work, mate?
The tank is too heavy to move by muscle alone.
Come on, I used to work in pubs. I moved tanks like that. There? Oh. Oh no. That one then? Oxygen and the hydrogen. Water.
This is a synthesizer used to combine and replicate chemicals and form new compounds. This particular model has twin gas feeds. This is a storage cabinet. An RDAC 1000. The last word in molecular replication, one of the most advanced pieces of scientific equipment ever constructed.
It would take us several hours to get this machine working, Captain. I do not believe we will need it. The synthesis chamber should be able to give us what we need.
What do we need, though, Spock? Tell me.
A small field effect anti-gravity unit useful for moving things too heavy to lift and carry by muscle alone.
Well, that's handy, isn't it? Okay.
You take the anti-grav unit.
Use it.
Nothing happens.
The can looks much too heavy to carry, sir.
I don't want to carry it. No, use it.
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on.
Didn't claim to be doing this. No idea what buttons I'm pressing.
The machine synthesizes a liter of pure water.
A clean drink of water, but I don't see its application in the context of our difficulties, Captain.
That's pure water, so that's paper. Paper.
You take a 1 liter container of pure water.
What else we got? We got. Right, so we've got water.
This is a distillator used to isolate specific compounds from raw material. You have distilled a quantity of polyberyl carbonate.
Okay. PPC, not PC. That would be unfortunate. Let us go and grab a... You can. I'm sure this is important.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
It sure beats hauling it around on our backs, sir.
Right. See? Should have paid more attention at the computer.
The machine synthesizes 1 liter of TLTDH gas.
An unusual compound, Captain. It can induce laughter and feelings of exhilaration in some, much the way nitrous oxide affects humans.
It doesn't affect Vulcans, of course.
Actually, Doctor, both Romulans and Vulcans suffer its effects.
Why, that's just dandy. Vulcan laughing gas.
Please, Doctor, this is not a laughing matter.
Right, do I want to make nitrous oxide? I don't know if I can.
Gas feed is off.
Right, there was something else. But ammonia, how do you make ammonia? That was important. That's not oxygen. I think you need oxygen for ammonia.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely. Nothing happens.
So ammonia, yeah. Let's do that.
Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines.
And then we want to turn it back on.
Nothing happens. Gas feed is on.
Laughing gas.
It's what I was afraid of, Jim. I think Spock is getting worse.
You take a 1 liter container of TLTDH gas.
Speed up a bit. What's it?
The machine synthesizes a liter of ammonia.
I hope you don't want me to swab the deck with that, Captain.
Oh,
I think we can set this aside and not worry about it.
Right.
You take a 1 liter container of ammonia.
I'm gonna turn it off.
Gas feed is off.
I'm gonna... have that.
You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
And then I'm gonna, plug that in.
Nothing happens. You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines. Gas feed is on. The machine synthesizes a liter of nitrous oxide.
Be careful with that canister, Captain. I think you would not care to fall under the effects of laughing gas in these straits.
Do you mean to say it's undignified, Spock?
It is, at the least, inappropriate for a starship crew on duty, Doctor.
Right, let's get that. I think I've got all of the combinations.
You take a
right?
1 liter container of nitrous oxide.
Right. Save it.
Save new game.
I'm gonna be Breaking Bad, 'cause we've got all the drugs. So,
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
that's McCoy. So do we want to put in... He said something about ammonia earlier. So we're gonna use it... Don't know what they are. Oh no. Use it on that? And then, use that?
Nothing happens.
And that? And then, use him? That?
Except for the Ouroboros virus, I'm not picking up anything unusual.
I'll just put stuff in here.
Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business. Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
You know, that's quite all then.
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
What? I'm confused. Did I... Oh, do I need to make some more ammonia? Is that what we're doing?
Save new game.
Right. Can I get... Oh, okay, Spock, I know.
Done.
Right, he said about synthesizing more. I'm assuming... Is it gonna work if that's got the wrong gas in it? I don't know.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of wet gray goo.
We must be doing something wrong, Jim.
Oh, do I need to do that all again?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Right, I need ammonia. Have I got ammonia? Right.
Gas feed is off.
Anti-grav.
Nothing happens. You attach the anti-grav unit to the gas tank. It can be moved freely.
Install the hydrogen. Wait. Yeah, hydrogen. Yeah, the hydrogen.
You install the gas tank to the synthesizer's feed lines. Gas feed is on.
Right, now I'll make some of the purple. I need to get one of them.
You take the Ouroboros virus culture.
I need to use that in that. Use my ammonia, which I think is that one.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Oh, I need to...
Eureka, this is it, Jim. There's not much, but all I need to do is synthesize some more, and we're in business.
Let's try
You retrieve the Ouroboros cure sample.
Try some more. Oh, it looks like we've done it.
You take the hypo with Ouroboros toxin cure.
I now use it on... What's the Spock?
There, you're now cured.
Thank you, Doctor.
Finally, a human response.
Mr. Spock raises his eyebrow. Right. Now... we do that.
Go bother Spock. This is the kind of place he likes.
This is an outstanding facility, Captain.
Do I need to gas people? I'm laughing. They're Romulans. I need to use the PLDR gas? That one. Can I put it in there?
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here, if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
A loud hissing fills the room.
Did I? I was meant to put it so that it goes down the...
Nothing happens.
Oh, did I just... Oh. Let's save.
Save new game. Too many games saved. Replace or delete a previous game. Save new game. Replace previous.
Did I find out?
Fascinating. I am experiencing an urge to laugh.
Watch out, sir. It looks like the Romulans have taken control of the lower decks.
I thought I could plug it in and then that would... Right. Okay, and then I want to...
I don't suppose you'd enjoy the psychological release of a few good belly laughs, Spock. We could open the canister right here, if you like.
I would strongly recommend against it, Doctor.
So, hang on. I think it's that one. And we're going there.
With a hiss, the Romulan laughing gas billows down the vent. You hear the muffled sounds through the vent of hearty Romulan laughter, followed by the dull thud of bodies hitting the deck.
Right.
Romulan laughing gas. My father would never approve.
Save new game. Cancel. Delete previous game. Replace previous game.
We go down there now?
I am a Vulcan. I must resist these unchecked emotions.
Do we want to hail the ship? Now.
Logic. What happened to my logic?
This is a very dangerous situation, sir. We should proceed with caution.
I've just gassed all the Romulans, so I think we're alright for a little bit. Okay. We need some phones.
Jim, we've got to help these men before they die.
Jim, is this how you feel on shore leave?
Calm down, Spock. We're trying to save the
The
Romulans.
Romulans stir weakly, then begin to get up. They've all been cured.
They're severely dehydrated, but they'll live. We got to them in time.
No condition to talk right now. Okay.
They've been through a good deal of stress, but they're already starting to recover. Their heart rate is dropping and their blood pressure is also dropping.
Can I make them laugh?
Jim, it's you! Please untie us!
Jim, is this how you feel on shore leave?
Leave it out, Spock, alright.
Thank God it's you, Jim. I'm so glad you came. Thank you for saving our station, Jim.
It's about time someone got here.
Jim, is this how you feel on shore leave?
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Fascinating. This device contains over 10 million forms of life, patterns I have never seen before.
We call this the Cradle, Mr. Spock. One day I hope something wonderful would be produced here.
Like the Genesis device? No.
I detect no other life forms in the room, Captain.
Oh, do we need to cure him?
The Romulan Preax stirs weakly, then begins to get up. He has been cured.
He's severely dehydrated, but he'll live.
I have called off the Romulan attack on this station, Kirk. I believed your virus was some kind of deliberate attack, but your great honor and compassion have convinced me otherwise.
You also conducted yourself in the most honorable fashion, Centurion Preax. You may return to Romulan space without Federation interference. I assure you, the Federation would never undertake such a foul program. It was all an accident, right, Dr. Marcus? Save it for someone who's buying Preax. Leave Federation space immediately or we'll scatter your atoms across the quadrant. You also conducted your... I assure you, the Federation would never...
Absolutely. We've already destroyed all cultures and purged the data files. This will never happen again.
You are an honorable adversary, Kirk. Jolon true.
You are also a worthy opponent, Preax. May you live long and prosper.
Oh, it's over.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Jim.
Goodbye, Carol.
Goodbye, Jim.
Well, gentlemen, let's go home.
Logic?
Wait, what's Carol?
What happened to my logic?
Calm down, Spock. It was the Dr. Marcus. I did wonder.
Message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Arc 7 and evaluate your performance at 95%.
Thank you.
You and your crew received 3 commendation points.
And then it was
The
last
top
time
brass at
0.
Starfleet are impressed. Outstanding work, Jim.
I wonder if I'll see Carol again.
Well, if you don't, you can always drown your sorrow in some Romulan ale.
That's illegal, Bones.
Tell that to the Romulans, Jim. I found a whole case they brought on board the Arc 7.
It'll never replace Scotch, Captain.
That it won't, Mr. Scott.